Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel, and I am going to do the Domino Angels for this week. And for some reason I was sitting here and I was setting this up to record, and everything's gone bright in here. Everything looks a little bit different, and also something flew right across the screen. I wish I had it on when that was going on. So there is some kind of energy going on here. Of course, I'm doing the Domino Angels, so let's hope it's angelic energy. Well, we're protected anyway, so we won't worry. Now, you can get the Domino Angels cards. I'll put them up there for you. The Domino Angels cards are this is just my box that I've had since the beginning of time. So it's a bit tattered. But you can get the Domino Angels cards and crystals, candles, all kinds of things at my website for 25% off. And I've also got special deals going on for personal readings as well. So if you haven't checked any of that out, please do. You can also get some free ebooks on distance healing, and like when you have an attunement, what it's like to have attunement, what you should get when you get a reading, and all those kinds of things. I've got free books on that. And of course, I've written a book called Angelic Guidance, and I'm in the middle of a course, a healing course, and I don't know whether to bring it out just as a book or whether to bring it out as a book and a course. I don't know, because it's just massive and it's going on and on and on. And I just wanted to create a way in which you guys could learn all the tricks of the trade in a proper healing practice, and also create your own way of doing healing, so you feel confident with it and you've got like an idea of how you should run a healing session and all those kinds of things. So there's just so much information in there, and I can't wait for that to come out for you guys, and it will be available online. So that's my intention healing course. So all kinds of things happening, and I'm really pleased to be with each and every one of you. I'm going to be making some meditations too. Some of you have asked for the dragon energy meditation, so I'm going to take you through a few of those in the coming videos. And if you've got meditation ideas, let me know, and I will make sure that I can do that for you. So I am going to focus on a message for each and every one of us. How are you feeling this week? The energy has changed from the panic of last week. Last week I went into a panic, if you were watching Domino Angels, and I was going to shut down my website, my social website, and I've decided to keep that open. And in there you're going to be able to you know, start your own blog, create forums, talk to other members, put pictures up. You've got your own music player you can have going. You can upload it with all kinds of you know, your favorite tracks, so you can listen to music while you're chatting away. You can go to the chat room as well, and of course all my things are there on the that website too. And I have been popping in this week, and I've been missing people in the chat room, so I've come in at the wrong time. So I'm gonna have to work out what time you guys are actually awake and get in there. So, but anyway, you can sign up yourself for that, and I'll also be in there, and I'll just do exclusive to that website little video chats and you know, little lessons and things like that. So I'm working on a whole ton of things behind the scenes. So this week's energy is all about creativity, what I feel anyway, because last week we were just in this panic mode, and this week we're starting to get all these ideas. We're starting to do our you know, going back to basics with our spirituality. But anyway, let's have a look what the Domino Angels say, and I will also talk about it, of course, after that. Oh, now one's just fallen and just about knocked everything over, so actually two have fallen out, so I'm going to use those, and I'm just going to actually get them first. Okay, all right. You didn't all see my backside then. All right, so Archangel Uriel came out, and Archangel Raziel came out. All right, I hope you can still see. Something just flew then. I wonder if you guys are catching up. This is cool. All right, I'm asking for all the energies to be here and show yourselves if need be. Let's see what happens. So we got Archangel Uriel with us, and I'm looking, and there's stuff going on. All right, this is a very interesting angel, and I was just talking about Archangel Uriel today. But anyway, Archangel Uriel is with you, and it's a time that you may need to face the past and let it go completely. Something is bugging you, and it's not in your best interest to lose sleep over it. You are much stronger than you imagine and have all the power of the universe flowing through you. So now is the time to change your thought patterns. Let it go and try not to listen to mindless gossip right now. Thank you, Archangel Uriel. light a brown or yellow candle to connect. And Archangel Uriel working with us on facing up to those inner feelings that we have. And it's like you've created a wall within yourself that you need to break down. And this wall that you've created in yourself is actually a protection. And, you know, I was doing a meditation this afternoon. I might as well tell you about it because it seems to come up. And I was doing this meditation about, you know, creating abundance and all of that kind of stuff. And I could see that there was this massive long wall, and it was blocking me from having the abundance that I want or I wish for in my life. This big wall that I put up there, and on the other side of it was everything that I've ever desired. And on this side of it, there was just this big hard brick wall. And I had to break it down. I had to work out, hang on, why have I put this wall here? And it was about acceptance. It really was. It was about me accepting that I'm good enough, not just good enough for manifestation of things, but that I don't care what other people will think if I had things, you know, in our life. Because sometimes I know I've in the past, I've thought, well, those people are rich. They've always had things in their life. It's always been easy for them. And I guess I didn't want people to think that if I had something in my life, that people would think that my life was easy, and I don't know why. And it's like a judgment I've had, you know, when I was little or whatever. I don't judge anybody now, but it was there. And so this wall was created out of, you know, me not accepting myself and putting a block to those things. And there was other reasons why that wall was there. And you'll find what that wall is for you. So what is really stopping you from having abundance? It's, you know, is it lack of love for yourself? Is it, you know, that you're fearing actual success? I mean, a lot of people say they fear failure, but sometimes success comes into that as well. And that was one thing that I was fearing. I was actually fearing success, as silly as it sounds, because then when you're successful, then you feel that everybody's looking at you, everybody knows your personal business. And these are all just things that you think of when you think of someone who's famous. You think they can't get any peace, they can't do anything without photos being taken of them. And I didn't want all of that for my life. So all that aside, those were some of the blockages that I had to abundance. And this is something that Archangel Uriel can work with you on. What are your blockages in your life to your creativity, to your psychic abilities, to your abundance, to love manifesting in your life? Any type of manifesting, any type of abundance in your life. What are those things? And he sits with you and he talks with you over these things, you know, dialoguing with you over different issues in your life and asking these questions. Okay, you don't have money. Why don't you have money? Because of this, and this. Okay, but what's the real reason? Why are you emotionally blocking money? Because a wall is a block and it's an emotion. So, you know, break it down with love. You know, if you've got lack of love, why? Because you're afraid of being hurt, like you've been hurt before. Why do you think that's going to happen in the future? Because everything happens to me in the wrong way. You know, see how you're going back, but why do you believe in that way? Uriel will really ask these questions and really get to the bottom of why something is happening to you, so that you can break down those walls, dissolve all that stuff, heal yourself and move on. It's also talking about here in this card, talking about letting go of the past. And it's hard to let go of the past sometimes when there are still things related to it in the future. There's still, like in the now, there's still things connecting you to the past in the now. So it's hard, but what he's asking you to do is not so much forget the situation or forget the whole thing ever existed, but let go of the need to control it, or let go of the emotion attached to that situation, so that you can feel a lot less weight in your life right now. So Uriel's with you. You know, no point losing sleep over anybody else, because in reality, they're not losing any sleep over you. So, you know, it's a good idea if you just say to yourself, okay, things are what they are. You know, my life is different now. I've got different goals, different ambitions. I'm not a child anymore. I am a mature person. I don't have to fear things like I used to do. I want to move forward. So I've just got to allow that to flow into my life. And I've got to allow it. I've got to want it. I've got to believe it. I've got to accept it. And I've just got to move on. And Uriel can help you in every step of the way of that taking place. And Archangel Raziel as well. In this particular card, it's saying he's with you, and it's a time of unfolding puzzles and secrets of the family. Again, the family's here. It may be that some overdue explaining is done this week, and you may even find something that was missing a long time. Declutter the home and pick up any coins that you find on your way for extra good luck. Make plans for that holiday now, and plenty of excitement abounds. Thank you, Archangel Raziel. So again, he's working in sort of conjunction with Uriel, because if you take time outside and you take time away and you take time for your mind to be free, you do the meditation, you know, you have a break from life, you find something like, you know, if you like special music, you play that and have that around you, that will start the healing process, that will start the creativity process, you know. And when we're always creating with our thoughts anyway, so we want to bring in this energy of abundance in every single way, of peace in every single way, of life being easy for us in every single way. Raziel helps us to sort through all the mess, you know, and also bring up memories for us that we may be suppressing. So I know sometimes when I'm going through my bedroom, for example, and I'm trying to clean up everything, and I go through all my photos or something like that, then there'll be a picture that I haven't thought about for a long time, and just, you know, it just stops you for a second, and you're like, oh my goodness. And that was something that you needed to see. That was something that you needed to let go of or release, or you know, send love to that person. And I remember doing this as well when I saw a picture of my brother. And I saw his picture and I was laughing about the picture because we were both pulling stupid faces in it, and we actually took the photo of it. And I was laughing about it, and within the day he actually connected with me. He actually called me, and I don't really hear from my brother very often. In fact, none of my family, on my mother's side of the family at all. So, and my father doesn't have anybody on his side of the family, but there is nobody on my mother's side of the family except for my grandmother, who's now passed away. But you know, you see these pictures and it brings back a memory, and there's something in that. There's something in that you need to remember about that situation. Let it go, move on. We're always releasing stuff. We're always letting stuff out. We're always healing. I don't think that this process ever changes. We're evolving and changing. You know, we are a soul who's had you know, many different parts of ourselves energetically fragmented around the world from, you know, the beginning of time. And you know, at times we can feel scattered, and we can feel all out of whack, and we can feel really emotional, and we can be broke, and you know, we can be rich, and all of these things. And there's just all kinds of different situations that we are going through all the time. And you know, we're just trying to, just like everybody else, we're just trying to sift through those things, put one foot in front of the other, make our way forward, you know, do the work that we can without being too hard on ourselves. We are hard on ourselves a lot of the time. Everybody is. And you know, the angels are always talking about unconditional love, you know, this unconditional love that the animals show us, you know, unconditional love. That's what we need to have for ourselves. And we're always finding these faults along the way. But these two angels, Archangel Uriel and Raziel, working with us this week, sifting through things, letting go of things, embracing ourselves, checking out the walls in our life that we've put up in different areas. Like, for example, healing. We might have put a wall up to stop healing. We might have put a wall up to stop abundance. We might have put a wall up to stop love coming in, because of so many times we've been hurt and all that kind of stuff. Have a look at your wall, your inner wall. See that. See what it really is, how big it is, how long it stretches out there. Is it short? Is it small? Is it made of wood? Is it made of bricks? How strong is your wall? And you know that you've created that for a reason, perhaps a long time ago. You've created it for a reason to protect you, usually. But protect you from what? You know, so those are the things that you need to ask yourself, and let you know, let it all fall away, let it dissolve. And you know, really feel the feeling of having those things that you really desire, and having it easily, and having it successfully, and having it last for you, and living in those moments of it, you know, and feeling that peace of it all, and believing that, you know, it's absolutely possible. as the universe always works on what is the most predominant thing on our mind. That's how it works. It just always works on what's predominantly on our mind. These may be hidden things from our mind. These may be subconscious levels of blockages. So we need to take that time to take that step back, do some writing, do some meditating, and just focus on some music, just even with the music and your eyes, you know, shut, and you go, okay, where are these walls, and what areas of my life have I put up these massive walls? And you know, because you've created them mentally or subconsciously, then you can destroy them subconsciously as well, and step into the future that you want for yourself. Step into that new life and be okay with that. Just be totally okay with that. So there you go, everybody. Archangel Raziel, Archangel Uriel, two of my favorite angels of deep inner wisdom. And I hope that you enjoyed those messages that were coming through. I hope that it hit a nerve with you, that you thought, I know I really do need to go and just be quiet for 5 minutes and just close my eyes and just do the darn meditation, and or I need to just go for that walk, or I need to really sift through the things in my life, really declutter my house, and do a bit of a spring clean, and I need to go and change my hair, or I need to do this or that. Any changes that you make create new energy in your house, new energy around you, and that brings forward new experiences, of course. So stay tuned, and sometimes some of my words come out a little bit funny, and I can't help it. But anyway, whatever happens, go with the flow, and I hope that this is finding you happy and well wherever you are, and this has helped you in some way. And if you would like specific meditations on something, or you want to learn about something, please let me know, and bit by bit I will be bringing you lots and lots of videos for your enjoyment, I guess. All right, until the next video, it's goodbye for now. Bye everyone.